Now we're gonna see where it breaks, because if people are stripping these out, we can say, yes, you tighten it past a certain amount.
Raymond Hiley, Mr. Hiley.
So what do you say, Paul?
Thank you.
We only charge shipping. We don't charge shipping and handling.
Yeah, we don't charge handling.
I think we spent,
Which we maybe should start thinking about.
I think we're 60,000, 70,000 bucks in shipping. Oh, Paul got a bang raise.
Bang raise, huh?
But I don't know, he's not very thrilled about it.
No.
Hey, I think you can actually get styrofoam that has a hole in the middle of it.
I told him it was $5,000. And what did you just say?
So that's 5 Camrys.
Oh, yeah.
Morning or evening, wherever you are. Gonna do a short video because we've gotten some people who have stripped and or cross-threaded these out. So I'm gonna just do a quick little test to show you guys what you should be tightening them at and where they're gonna break. So these are highway bars here, made here in the Pacific Northwest. They're 6061 aluminum, which is a really, really high-grade hard aluminum. These are not prone to stripping. These are not prone to failing. This is not a soft Chinese aluminum or whatever. This is not a low-grade aluminum. So if they're stripping, one of two things are happening. They're either being cross-threaded as they're going in, or you're tightening down one side all the way so it's tilted, and then tightening down the other. Remember, guys, these don't have to be that tight, because in theory, you're not really putting a lot of force on them. This is just keeping it from rotating. It's never gonna go left to right. It's just keeping the bar from rotating, which it's sitting flat on the floor. So in theory, just to have it snug, like this is just barely snug with an Allen key. You don't need to go more than that, but we're gonna show you guys, we're gonna sacrifice a set and get one to break to show you how many inch-pounds that I feel comfortable telling my customers to install them, and at how many inch-pounds they actually are going to break or strip. Take your time putting these in. As all aluminum, if you over tighten it or cross thread it, you're gonna damage the threads, and there's nothing we can do about that. We had one person say that he threaded them in, and he actually said it came cross threaded, which is not possible, because all these are tapped on a CNC. It's one big operation, and they all come assembled, the screws already in them, and they'll come right out, no problem. So it's impossible for this to come cross threaded, because you wouldn't be able to take it apart, right? Also keep in mind, you don't want to clamp down on a bend, because it's never gonna sit true, so it may want to tilt one way or the other. Make sure when you're clamping this down, do it on a flat section, not in a bend. But let's go ahead and break a pair of these in the name of testing, research, and development. Okay, so we've got the clamp mocked up in a vise here. Kind of show you idea how tight these are. So it's pretty snug. You really shouldn't have to go any more than about here. We're gonna take our wrench here, the measurement on it. Okay, right there's around 60 inch-pounds, and that's pretty tight. So that's 60 inch-pounds. This thing's never gonna slip out. It's never gonna come out. Your bars are never gonna spin. It's never gonna come loose, and you're not gonna strip it. You're not gonna strip it at 60. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys kind of what 60 is like here. See, that's pretty tight, it's pretty snug, pops loose just like that. So now we're gonna see where it breaks, because if people are stripping these out, we can say, yes, you tighten it past a certain amount. So let's go, it's gonna be 70 inch-pounds, not stripping, 80 inch-pounds, not stripping, 90 inch-pounds. That could be it. 90 inch-pounds. Wait. 90. 90's the ticket. That's pretty.
That's where it stretched out. 90.
Yeah, 90's pretty tight. So we'll take this back and try 85. 85 is about. 85 is right on that line. So we're telling people 60. That leaves a lot of room for error there.
Yeah.
So to give you guys an idea, so this is 85 inch-pounds. Just show you guys how much you would put on this. And that's a pretty good amount of pressure. You can actually see the whole bench moving here. So that's 85 inch-pounds right there. So, I mean, and you can hear it too. You can hear it starting to stress. So that's 85, 90 inch-pounds right there. 90 is gonna strip a little bit. So let's see what this one's at. So that's 85 to 90. Okay, 90 still holds a little bit. There's 100. So 85. If you guys tighten these down past, basically you need to be about 60, even 50 to 60 is going to be where you want to be with these. You can go lighter, but if you're going to get into 80, 90, 100 pounds, it's going to strip out, and we can't do anything about that. So there you go. That's a lot. I mean, you can feel it going right there. So it's actually pretty impressive. It holds to that, honestly. So yeah, so we sacrificed a clamp here just to show people what to do it at and what not to do it at. Realistically, guys, just don't over tighten these. If you don't have the if you're not super mechanically inclined and or you don't have a good feel for how tight something should be, grab a torque wrench and just double check. I would shoot for about 60 inch-pounds, 40 to 60 max. Doesn't hurt to go lighter. You're not gonna hurt anything. Like I said, even if you probably did these at 45 to 50, they wouldn't spin. As far as your bar wouldn't rotate this way. So 60 inch-pounds, make sure everything's straight, dead on when you thread them in. Thread everything in by hand like this. Once you get it snug, then just take your torque wrench here. If you don't have a good feel for you know how tight things should be, take your torque wrench and torque it to 60. A lot of people are just going to be able to go like this, go, okay, yeah, okay, it's snugged up, no problem. But it's also good to always have one of these and check these. There you have it.
So what's going on here?
We don't normally work on Tao Chinese quads, but this is a really good customer. He brought us a bunch of really nice bikes. He's like, hey, it's my daughter's bike, we work on it. I had this not so nice Chinese scooter, and we said, yeah, why not? Just because you got to take care of your customer. So Paul has opted to ride this thing because it needs to be test ridden, of course. And this is pretty much like Paul rode in his hometown in Boston. He would stunt on the street with this stuff.
And LT80.
Yeah.
You know you can't do any wheelies on this, right?
No. So we got to test it out.
Yeah. This is a customer's, Paul. Don't.
Yeah, there's a grass field over there.
No Scrape City, okay?
Oh, yeah. Turn on the fuel.
All right, the knob's not here.
Okay, hold on. Come across.
Good fit for Paul.
It's slow. Oh, yeah. Full send or no send? You guys done with your hair and makeup? Let's see, Paul's hair looks almost ready.
Almost. I didn't brush it yet this morning.
Brandon's just checking his morning emails, you know.
John Crop sent a gift. You're not worthy. I'm not worthy.
Oh, interesting.
Got some
Good old Dave Grohl.
Yeah. Got some bars with HRP's gonna help us on the.
Dang. Who'd you get that one from today?
Ooh, good question.
Next week is supposed to be.
Let's go to the bang list.
Next week, 58 degrees.
I
That's
saw that.
It's like that's not that hot, but 53. I'll take it.
This one is from Ken Hiley.
Ken Hiley?
I think his name's a different name though. Raymond Hiley, Mr. Hiley.
So what do you say, Paul?
Thank you.
Thanks, Ray.
Yeah, or Ken.
From Wisconsin?
Yeah, Randolph.
Randolph, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And then what's the other thing with the bangs?
Oh, Paul got a bang raise.
Bang raise, huh?
But I don't know, he's not very thrilled about it. Which maybe he shouldn't get a bang raise because he's not very happy.
I think maybe I should get a monetary.
Well, you're gonna get a
instead.
monetary raise, but
Okay,
this was just an extra.
I
extra.
just want to make sure that this isn't the monetary.
So I'd say it wasn't a raise; it's a bonus.
Yeah,
I'd say it's a bonus.
It's a bangus.
Bangus. A bang bus? What?
Yeah. So.
Hey Pat, nice camera.
I know.
Hey Pat,
thanks.
how many bangs did we have to buy to be dealers a month? Was it a
12 cases?
12 cases.
But
I
it
think
doesn't
was.
have to be just bangs. It could be in anything.
I think it was either 12 cases or less.
Pepsi, there's candy and stuff
It's
too.
basically right around $200.
Pepsi is.
Because we could look to see if they sell candy and stuff. We could give it to customers too.
They sell other stuff. We don't even have to necessarily have Bang. Like we could get Red Bull if we went through
I can't do Red Bull, bro.
sugar-free, bro.
12 cases a month though.
Of total stuff. We'd have to wait till like summertime
Yeah.
when people are actually coming in here.
Um.
They said they're not super strict on it.
So Paul got upgraded to one bang a day.
Something that-
Yeah, one bang a day. It's on the house. So,
I think we should have a bang cooler.
I know we do, but we have to have 12 cases. We could just get them in here. Just get them in here. If we don't make it, big deal. They take the cooler back. I doubt it. They're gonna take the sales that they
But I have that big kryptonite chain. We'll put on the cooler.
Can we have like
So
a
they
big
can't
bang
take it.
authorized dealer sign too?
Can we get bang stickers?
We can sell them online. Give it away.
No, over like $100.
$100. Everybody gets a bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just raise the shipping price.
No.
Hey, I think you can actually get styrofoam that has a hole in the middle of it to shove it in to pack it nicely. Because Paul would ship it and it'd explode.
I'll throw them in a padded flat rate.
It'd just be empty full of like water when you lift it up.
Something. Speaking of shipping, rates went up
Oh yeah, rates went up a lot.
like 10 to 15%, and it has nothing to do with us.
No, like, so we get 50% off of UPS. That's about our going rate, and then
It's like
USPS
30-40%, I think.
is pretty small.
It's like 30.
But yeah, we've actually been losing money on shipping for a while, and we looked, and it was to ship an item like not this heavy. To ship this about an hour from here costs us $5.50, and that's not including paying for an envelope and paying for a stamp and all that.
And
good
paying
stuff.
for somebody to pack it.
Exactly. So,
Okay. Shipped a 10-ounce package, priority mail, is $9.90 retail.
$9.90. Well, that's
Wait.
priority to where?
This is on your other account. Do you have a discount with that one?
I don't know.
Alright.
I know my two accounts. Anyways, it's gone up a lot. So shipping rates,
Yes.
we raised them a little bit because we charged them like $3 to ship something, and come to find
Yeah.
out it was like $6.
Yeah.
What are flat rates now? Almost $9 for flat rate, or $8.50.
Let's find out.
Well, yeah, you can look up our costs.
Alright, yeah.
For 7 something.
They're about $10.
$10 for a flat rate.
Yeah. Padded flat rate envelope.
It
Fit a lot in a padded flat rate.
It used to be $7. It used to be $6.50.
It used to be $7.20 before I moved here. Right before.
Yeah.
So during the middle of last year.
So last couple of years, it's gone up $3.
Dang.
$3 just for padded flat rate. That's a
Medium
lot.
flat rate's almost like it's probably $17.
Yeah,
at the
used to be
USPS
$12.50 ish.
Wait,
for,
it's 17?
for a medium.
It was $14.95 before, or something like that. 14 and change.
Well,
$14.85.
But we're looking at our costs. And,
Well, I'm looking at our costs and kind of in my brain adjusting it to what I think. is the
yeah,
retail price.
and you pay for packing material, you pay for the label and stuff. And you think,
and you would think the shipping costs would cover the shipping guy's wages, but it doesn't.
I think we spent.
We only charge shipping. We don't charge shipping and
No.
handling.
Yeah, we don't charge handling.
I think we spent.
Which we maybe should start thinking about.
I think we're $60,000, $70,000 in shipping last year alone.
Last year was 68.
$68,000 in shipping alone.
Yes.
That is bonkers.
And they don't really give you any better rates. Oh yeah, overnight shipping. A lot of people have this assumption
It doesn't show up. It never shows up on time.
A lot of people have this assumption that overnight shipping is cheap. It's not. We're going to use this
Ooh,
again. This
okay.
to Massachusetts or New York overnight is going to be probably about 50, 60
I have a
bucks.
realistic example.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, Paul.
Because people think it's cheap and they freak out when we tell them how
usually
expensive.
UPS is what you do for next day. And this is a set of mirrors.
Set of mirrors, UPS.
Quick mix bottle and one of those under-seat fuel cans. They're
So it's
pretty
about
light.
a medium
Little
size box.
It's
shoe
about
box.
12 by 10 by 8.
So about a
Like I
shoe
said,
box.
2 pounds maybe.
3 pounds.
3 pounds.
The mirrors are kind of heavy. And this is to California.
One
Next
state
day
away.
air saver is $40.
And that's 1 state away.
Yes.
So if that was to go across the state or across the country, probably be $100, 120 bucks probably.
Yeah, and it very rarely shows up on time, especially when you're going that far. Like California, it'd probably show up next day, but
So what you're saying is,
it's not worth
Don't
it.
do it.
if I wanted like a nice piece of New York pizza, I couldn't get it the next day.
It'd be cold by the time I got here. It'd be moldy by the time I got here. It'd be funny that
See, why'd you have to say that, Pat? Now I want pizza.
you always want pizza. It doesn't make a difference whether
It does.
Pat says it or
No,
not.
no,
Paul,
I
we
wanna go to
discussed
New
this.
York
You need
and
to
get
get-
pizza.
The David Strong
You need
pizza
to
that he
get
got
better.
the other day was really good.
So I just informed Paul that the camera I'm filming on, which is my camera, I had to bring it in for another project. I told him it was $5,000. And what did you just say?
So that's 5 Camrys.
5 Camrys.
Or 4 good ones.
4 good Camrys or 5 Paul Camrys.
5 decent ones.
Nice.
Ooh, check out this pen. Uh-huh.
Dang, limited edition, huh?
Yeah, someplace I guess wanted us to buy their stuff, so they sent us a bunch of free stuff, which is really good idea. Like this guy called with e-scooters the other day, and I told him, hey, send me some samples, and maybe I'll buy some more.
And so maybe he was gonna send some samples.
No, he wanted me to pay for them.
He'd pay for
And-
the samples.
Yeah, and they kept calling. I didn't want to talk to him because he wanted me to pay him $1,000 for these 4 e-scooters.
Still
It's
not that bad, realistically.
Still not that bad. It was like, I think Brandon filmed it too. But I was
Usually,
like,
usually we end up buying some, but in this case, obviously, with a kind of a sample, in my mind at least, refers to a free sample.
Okay. So you're not taking that then, right? Like,
No, thank you. We appreciate you reaching out to us and all, but that just not at this time. Sorry.
okay, I will talk with the manufacturing if they can do like anything for you actually. Would you mind to take like 1 for each? Is it possible or?
Not if we have to pay for it. No,
just
just
like, yeah, no. People just send us free stuff to try out, and if we like it, we'll buy more and sell them, resale. And he was like, yeah, I can't do that. And I was like,
Okay. Well,
Man.
we don't want them.
we don't want them then. I
Yeah.
only want them for free.
Yeah, we don't need them. So we have to have a reason to need them
Dyno test a bird scooter
in reverse.
in reverse. Yeah.
It wouldn't work. The
It
dyno would spin the wrong way. We'd have to mount the bird scooter front wheel and have
No.
it backwards. You have to
No, mount.
strap it across.
Mount the
You can't
bird-
spin the dyno the opposite way.
No, mount the bird scooter backwards and spin the motor in reverse.